Deep three for Nasanek, and he nails it. Hawkins, he finds it. Nagel for three. Drives not there, but the putback.
Step through move, kick it out. Connor, three on the way. Back.
A little highlight time.
Cuellar just goes hard.
Backed out for a three on the way. Down at Joe's.
Hawkins for three. Got it!
White was going to shoot. Hit the three.
Foot in the lane. Head fake going the long way.
Here's a long outside three and bangs down and go.
4 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper.
Got it.
Yes.
Outbody travel.
I did too.
Up fake. Once, twice. Finally, Baylor puts it up and in.
Cuellar's not shy. Drives into the paint. Turns. And it falls. Trey. Tough shot. Oh, finally,
Dribble drive through. Connor to Jones with the bucket.
McFerrin backed out. Open three. Hopkins buries it.
Gets him off. Now turns. Tough shot. He goes. Great shot.
15 on the shot clock. Goes around the screen. Backed out. That's a long outside three that goes down.
Seattle Sports on YouTube.
It's amazing.
Have you subscribed? Brock and Salk.
Baseball, man.
Bump and Stacy.
There is always fire.
Wyman and Bob.
Phenomenal.
Stream the local sports leader live on YouTube. Seattle Sports.
How is it that Bickford Ford in Snohomish is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford store? Maybe it's the Ford F-Series, America's most popular truck brand for 48 years. The extensive inventory, nearly 10 acres of it. Could it be location? Beautiful Snohomish? That all counts, but more likely it's the Bickford family, committed to the community since 1934. Discover the value, respect, and savings that can only happen at family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish, bickford.net.
Welcome to Redmond High School for a Kinko Crown matchup. The Redmond Mustangs welcome in the #1 team in Kinko Crown, the Lake Washington Kangaroos. Glad you're with us here on Seattle Sports Game of the Week. Scott Oshman joined along with longtime head coach John Rasmussen, and of course always here is Ron the Wedge Henthorn. And John, when you look at Lake Washington, the Kangaroos, they are on top. They have a big matchup next week against Mount Si. But right now, they're the king of their own court.
They are at top. They haven't lost a game in a long time. Only one loss all year. That's pretty outstanding. It's a tough league. Redmond only has 2 league losses and 12-5 overall. So it could be an interesting game tonight. I think it should be a good. Both teams heavy with seniors. So
Ryan Steinhutcher coming in with a 15-1 overall, 7-1 in the conference, as you said. And Ronnie, we are in a packed, awesome gym here at Redmond High School. And like I said, they're 4th right now, but they lost to Mount Si 47-40, did the Redmond Mustangs, and Bellevue 78-56, and that's it for this Mustang crew.
yeah, we got to watch Mount Si, and they're a very talented team. So coming down to the end with that will be one good game to watch Mount Si and the Kangs go at it.
In his 11th year here as head coach Todd Rubin for the Mustangs here. Ronnie, who's our officials for tonight?
Well, that's a good question because I don't have them written down on this sheet.
Oh, they were the same as the girls.
Same as the girls. I can look them up for you, though.
Okay,
Jeff
we'll
Kent,
get back to you
I
on
can remember,
that.
not the baseball player.
We'll get back to you on that as we welcome into great atmosphere here. The kids are out. The band is out here. Our position, first time here for STSPN Seattle Sports here as we get ready for the starting lineups tonight.
We got a little competition with ESPN on the other side.
Yes,
of
I
us.
see that. Just like at Jackson High School up north.
A packed table over there.
That's right. So Lake Washington only 1 loss, and it's to the Liberty. It's to the Patriots, 64-56. That's their only conference loss.
I don't know if it was over winter break or what. Maybe somebody was injured, sick earlier in the year. So, Ronnie, I think you got the refs.
I got the rest, yeah. Jeff Kent, Jay Laguino, and Mike Saylor up there. Same as the girls' game. They're going to work a little harder to keep it a little under control this time and a half.
Yes, earlier tonight in Lake Washington, the girls with a big win, 65-37 over Redmond on our previous game. Here as you have the starting lineups for Lake Washington. Matthew Deeb is going to start it off at number 2, Hunter Phipps. And number 3, Jaden Hunt. And number 11, Mateo Cummings. And number 30, Julian Deblick. And that's your starting Kangaroos in the black jerseys.
A little different here in Kinko. They don't alternate. They go all one team at once.
Yes, they do. It is a little different here down in Kinko. Starting for number 1, Drew Bruno Skrumbach. They call him DPG.
I love it.
And number 11, Andy Goo. And number 22, Sebastian Medowich. And number 30, Cooper Kuhn. Big Kuhn right there at 6'8", the senior. And number 32, Drew Mittal. Also a 6'5".
All seniors, so you know they've been playing together since select as youngsters. So
pretty good front court. Cooper at 6'8", Drew at 6'5" for the Redmond Mustangs.
I don't think we'll have the national anthem. It was, maybe we will. I don't think so. It's during the girls' game, so they don't do the double of it.
We'll see here. They look like we're ready to go.
Yep, ready for the first jump ball of the whole game here tonight.
Got 6'7" against 6'8".
Yeah.
Or maybe it's 6'6" against 6'5".
We don't know.
Sure.
It's always questionable, the heights. But we're ready to go.
Coach's tape measures add 2, and you need to subtract.
You do what you got to do, Coach.
Exactly.
We're ready to go. Glad you're with us here on Seattle Sports Game of the Week. Some Kingo Great 4A basketball. And bounce around will end up with the Kangaroos. And Matthew Deeb, the 6-foot senior, starts him off.
Comes out in a man-to-man, Redmond does.
Cummings now.
Oh,
Phipps open.
Nice pass.
Decides to pass it down. Temlik puts it in. DeBleek is how they're pronouncing it.
Phipps could have shot that, but he did a nice bounce pass on the roll.
Redmond now in and out for
Drew. DPG
puts it back the other way for Lake Washington.
There's a mismatch down below right there. Drew's on a big guy out there. There's a switch right there.
Hunt back out. Phipps thinks 11 on the shot clock. Deep corner 3 by the big fella, and he drains it.
Bottom of the net.
Cummings puts it down.
I wonder if the boys and girls teams have a shoot-off on three-pointers.
Yeah, maybe. They put a bunch down earlier tonight. We got a whistle, our first one of the game.
Foul on Lake Washington, number 30, Julian.
That's going to be on Julian DeBleek.
Redmond needs to get a score early. The girls weren't able to, but hopefully the boys can keep it close, get some
Medowich taking the ball out, having trouble here. He finally gets it. No problem here. Down low. Turns it, and it crawls in, and that's Cooper. The 6'8 senior gets him going. 5-2, whistles, and they're going to, is that a carry?
No, it couldn't be.
I didn't see it. I put my head down, look at the program.
I think it was a carry on Matthew Deeb, possibly. Just getting going. 5-2, 6:22 left here in the first quarter. Cooper out front. The big fella turns, spins,
nice
puts
move.
it in. Not there. Good defense by DeBleek.
Looking for a foul there.
Pops, it gets tipped. The putback is in, though. And Julian DeBleek, 4 points for the senior.
Good defense, just didn't block out.
Up 5. Going down. Tried to look for a dunk. Off the glass is Cooper Kuhn.
Gave up a little too much baseline on that one. No backside help.
Kang's backcourt cut. Good defense, thinks about it.
Boys team playing 5 out, spread out. Even their bigs are outside the 3-point line.
Adib settles it up, 5 on the shot clock. Got to make something happen. Adib puts it down.
Nice little move there behind the back, straight up jumper.
Cool as a cucumber with the shot clock coming down. Redmond back at it, down 9-4.
Coach Ryan Staudiker had called a play there, tapping his head. Tough shot.
DPG.
That hit the bar up above, out of play.
Some subs now quickly in the ball game. And Gabarski comes in. Gabarski playing since he's a freshman. 0 in white. 6'6" junior. Lake Washington here. Trying to get something going. D back out front. Cummings. Floater. He draws a whistle. Good help up there by Cooper.
I think it was on, Kuntz.
It's going to be Coots.
Hit him on the side of the head, the referee called. Not much argument, it must have happened.
Yes. Cummings puts it down.
Made free throw there. Ronnie, I knew you were on that, just helping you a little.
Zicklick checks in, number 13 for Lake Washington. And the big fella puts that one down too. 5 points.
Just give me away, John.
That's right. I rely on those stats of yours, Ronnie, so I'm just trying to help. Nice.
Right to the rack.
A little baby
Grabarski. Right, yes, a little baby hook to 6'6" junior. Deep 3 Cummings. And I think they're going to get a foul on Phipps.
After they score, every single time they go to the outside of the...
Okay.
Todd Elver, executive producer, scouting.
Yeah, catching something for us there. We'll
a tendency, Coach?
Yes, it looks like it.
6 to 11 here.
Oh,
good
nice
give
cut.
and go take. Gabarski, yes!
Nice motion, coming off a screen, got open. Nice lay-in, good sight.
Good ball movement by Redmond on that one for sure.
Just a popping gym here at Redmond. This is a big game in Kinko. Turnaround jumper not there for Hunt.
Oh, good hustle. Good
and
hustle.
they're going to say it's going to stay Kangaroo ball.
On Phipps, he put a good hustle, knocked it off the Redmond player.
Madowich trying there, 22 in white.
11-8, I see this game as a lot of runs coming
yes.
up, you know. Both teams seem very active, can score quickly.
Zicklick takes it in. Now back out, Hunt. 3 ball. Big rebound by Adib. Going right back in, Zicklick. Adib. Full shot clock. Back cut.
I know you did announce it. It is senior night, and I know as seniors sometimes you have a little more something up your last game at home possibly. So Redmond wants to win this big seeding game.
10 on the shot clock. 5, Cummins. Deep 3, tough shot. There's going to get a rebound. They're going to call Phipps.
Hunter's not happy with that call. Would like to challenge it, but there is no challenge.
It's tough, he's the smaller player.
Yeah.
He had Cooper battling down below. I don't know if he has an argument in court.
The sad thing is it's his second, and that's why he's arguing. He knows the coach will take him out probably with 2, so. If I'm going to get one, Coach, man, I really want to get a good foul, not a ticky-tack one.
Chance for Redmond.
Oh.
Go right in, can't deliver there. Mitzowicz Medowich, tries to get it. Here's
That was good
Zicklick.
help defense on Lake Washington's part.
Deep three for Cummings again. Not there.
I think he's over from the three-point line so far.
He has one.
Oh,
he
he's
started
got one.
us off
Sorry.
with one.
Obviously, by his shot attempts, he likes the three.
Yeah. Tried to get it one more time at 6-7. Deep three that time to Blake, and he can't find the rim.
I don't know if it's mandatory if you go to Lake Washington, you got to shoot the three.
It must be both girls and boys. Downtown swish. Lane Asobo
ties it up.
2:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Tie ball game. Zicklick driving, now looking.
Very entertaining first quarter. Both teams playing well.
Hunt out front, now gets it to Adib. Adib will get it back. Draws the double, finds the baseline, goes underneath,
Reverse.
and in.
It's a nice little play there. Hesitation.
He broke the double team on him and got around for the layup.
Redmond needs somebody on the backside help there. Oh,
my.
old DPG.
Yeah.
Thought he was watching Sabo, but he didn't see it.
He was breaking for the open spot there. He got held up, so
Yeah.
could have been called a foul even for that.
Number 2, Adrian Higgs for Redmond checks in, the 5'11 sophomore. 1:38 left to go in the first quarter.
Like he said, a packed house here. In
It
the
is,
Redmond
it's
gym.
great. Deep three. Too much there from Hunt. Big rebound for Adib. DeBlake finds Cummins, fakes, goes back up, not there.
Got checked. Oh, knocked
Ball
away.
still bouncing, goes up, finally draws the foul on Cooper. And DeBlake will go back to the line, or go to the line.
It was a hot potato there for a second, bouncing around.
Second on Cooper Kuntz, so
That's
gotta
gonna
watch
hurt, yeah.
watch him.
See
Stop
if
the clock.
Todd Rubin leaves him in there.
Front end of that for Julian DeBlake.
Black 30, white 30 playing against each other very strongly down there.
Two big fellas, 6'7" and 6'8".
Oh, he
Misses both.
two Redmond kids for the rebound.
Here comes Asobo, had a big three just moments ago. Dabarski gets it back over.
Oh.
Higgs,
Corner jumper was open there, but they didn't see him.
Cooper.
I think Kuntz could get an offensive foul if he's not trouble on when he drives hard to the basket.
Gabarski loses the rock. Hunt.
Kuntz had to ease up on that with his two fouls.
A lot of bodies hitting the foul. Good pass. Cooper can't handle it. Back out to Hunt.
That's a tough one for the big man. And DPG, nice pass.
DeBlake just lays it in easy.
Redmond's going to play for one shot here. Shot clock off.
15-11. 19 seconds. Higgs out front. Now he gets it over. Grabarski looks for Rubin.
Set play here. It's a pick and roll play.
DPG loses his defender, looking, going up high for Cooper, not there, and that will do the first quarter. A doozy here from Redmond High School. The Mustangs hanging on, but it's the Kangaroos up 4.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located
Pretty good
in beautiful
matchup.
Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's. goals.
Seattle Sports on YouTube.
It's amazing.
Have you subscribed? Brock and Salk.
Baseball, man.
Bump and Stacy.
There is always fire.
Wyman and Bob.
Phenomenal.
Stream the local sports leader live on YouTube. Seattle Sports.
Seattle Sports, our game of the week, and boy, do they have a game on radio there at Seattle Sports 710 Sunday.
Yes.
My goodness, what a matchup that's going to be, and all week been listening to everybody on Seattle Sports talk about it, break it down. The consensus is going to be a toss-up. Who knows?
Yes.
Drew.
I think it's a 1.5-point game, and that's just because of the home field advantage right now.
Sig tries to get it. Kuntz with the rebound. Grabarski back out. Asobo tries. Another rebound for Redmond. Grabarski.
Both teams with 1-3 in the first quarter.
Yeah, 3 offensive rebounds just like that for the Mustangs.
Lake Washington went to looks like a 2-3 zone now. Good challenge Redmond's outside shooting.
And this is a second turnover in a row where it's just not quite hitting everybody on the same page. As Prinos Grimbach, DPG, tried to deliver that one. Here comes Adib setting it up for Lake Washington.
There's that set play. The
Hunt can't hold on.
Coming off a screen and a motion offense. Kuntz getting back inside where he's comfortable. He has to be a football player, I want to think.
We don't know, but maybe.
He likes the contact down low.
Right on the block. Takes it in, takes 2. Good defense there by Cummings. Clean block.
Great defense, straight up. Cummings did well.
Tried to pass it off. Zicklick.
Lake Washington ball. I thought for a second the referee was going the other way.
Yeah, I think he wasn't sure at first, but he was right.
AJ Akita checks in for Lake Washington, the junior, wearing 1. Deep 3. Zicklick. Rebound, though, and there he is, just in the ball game. AJ.
You know, that's always tough, just coming into the game and you get that shot. That's a tough shot, a little 7-footer from the side.
Yeah, that is. Asobo.
He's traveling.
Hung up.
Yep.
And that's either a jump ball or a possession or a travel.
Number 3, travel.
Coach Rubin not happy with it. He thought the ball was hit away. I kind of did too.
4-point ball game here. 6:18 left to go in this first half. Akita bringing it up. DeBleek putting a lot of points in, fakes up.
Looked like Lake Washington went to a flex offense there. It's a back cuts with screens. They're a little out of sync there.
6 on the shot clock. Zicklick gets it up and he puts it down.
Game of runs like we were talking earlier, a 7-point lead now.
Omer Zicklick pulls it up. Grabarski, good block, clean block by Cummings.
Whoa, wasn't that checked?
I thought that was off Cummings.
I would always tell the refs, my players I know don't shoot real good, but they don't shoot out of bounds like that. Come on, give me a break.
He was like 3 feet from him, so he must have seen something we didn't see.
Deeb working into the paint, now pushes, pops from the elbow. Akita tries it. Adib comes out of the
Redmond getting
crowd.
out-hustled there for a second, but now got it back.
Now the game for Lake Washington, number 20.
Jacob Fox checking in for the first time, the 6'3 sophomore for Lake Washington.
Has Kuntz been out yet? I don't think he has.
I don't think so. Asobo takes a break for Redmond.
Back to their zone defense here, and it's giving Redmond a little problems.
Eggs up top.
Not sure their zone offense hasn't got a lot of movement right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying no
stagnant.
Yes.
Going
Menowitz,
high,
good
low.
cut. He goes up for the dunk, and he's fouled. He wants to be part of the STSPN dunk club.
They found the middle of the zone, the weakness, cut back side there.
See it once again.
Yes.
Redmond.
I didn't see the foul right away, and I was like,
First on Mateo Cummings is Cooper rolls it out.
get a half point for that one. He was halfway down.
4 points for the senior so far. Low scoring first half so far, under 5 to go.
Played 3 minutes, and Redmond hasn't scored yet. And there
that
they
one
get their
drops.
The gumdrop shot.
Redmond coming out now in a little 2-3 zone. Both teams changing their defenses.
Zicklick drives, dishes on the trailer, and he'll head to the line. That is Jacob Fox newly in the ball game. He'll head to the stripe.
Number 22, Sebastian
Yadowicz gonna get the foul, his first.
Not a lot of room for the underclassmen in these, these teams.
Tough to get some time here. Free throws not great so far. I'm sure Ronnie's calculating. He hits the second.
7-point lead, a little full court pressure now. Back to a man, it looks like. Or will they? Yep, they're back in a man.
Prinos Grumbach leading the charge. Grabarski tries to get that and is going to stay Redmond ball. Cummins didn't win the argument.
Now the game for Lake Washington, number 3.
Jaden Hunt checks back in for Jacob Fox for Lake Washington. 4:28 left to go.
Fox, only a sophomore.
Yeah.
There's nice inside.
Mietowicz.
Oh.
Tough shot. Good D once again, though.
I think he could have drop stepped and had a lay-in, but he made a more difficult shot for himself.
Cummins.
Oh.
Inside finds, yes, DeBleek.
That's why they only have one loss. That was great teamwork right there.
8 points for Julian DeBleek, the 6'7" senior. Kuntz the other way, a soft touch.
Redmond needs to get a stop here. Sticking in their 2-3 zone.
7-point ball game. Good pass to DeBleek again from Cummings. 10 for DeBleek.
They're kind of playing the Syracuse zone there, a matchup, and there's a big hole in the middle.
And it's off Drew, and it's going to go to the Kangs.
9-point lead, like I said. Redmond's got to get a stop. I think they got to come out of this 2-3 zone.
The Deeb checks back in.
And they are. They're coming back to a man. Like Washington was a surgeon just cutting them apart in that.
Hunt finds a little opening. Great give and go down to DeBleek. Off the front rim.
Nice pass there. Good finish.
Yes. Tough pass off the official.
Keep playing.
That's a good assist. Oh my! I don't know that I've seen that. Higgs flying.
Tough
and he
shot.
puts it in. What a shot by Adrian Higgs, his first bucket of the night.
Higgs, a sophomore. That was great defense.
That was pretty.
But fade away. Both teams' defense is not able to get stops.
Deeb now getting bothered here by Higgs. 9 on the shot clock. Step back Hunt. Yes.
2 points for number 3, Hunt.
Only a 2-pointer.
I was just going to say.
I thought it was a 3. Heard the announcer.
Grabarski down low on the block.
Kuntz won't even look at a 3.
Mietowicz finds Cooper and he doesn't deliver.
Everything but.
Great pass. 3 ball. Cooper goes way up.
Oh, he's going to get a 3rd if he's not careful.
No, they didn't call a foul, but they could have.
They're picking up the bodies down there, and Redmond's going to end up with the ball. He's got a question for the official.
He went flying into the Lake Washington player. I thought he almost could have got his third foul.
Kabarski brings it up.
Ryan Staudiker, coach of the Kangs, is also thinking the same.
Barsky doesn't like it. DPG now backs it out. 10 on the shot clock. Kuntz tries to find some room, and he does. It's all Cooper Kuntz for Redmond.
That's either his 12th
deep three ball. Ziklik not
Kuntz
having
with the
it.
board.
Kuntz doing it all. DPG pushes.
Kuntz isn't a 5-tool player because he doesn't have the three ball.
No foul on DPG.
Pleading for it.
Ziklik back the other way. Hunt three ball.
Oh.
Splash. That's a killer.
10-point lead now. Under a minute to go.
5 for Hunt. Trying to find the open shot.
Oh.
Videowicz.
He could have spun right there. He had it.
They're faking the three and then driving every time. Now ball's loose. It comes up for Lake Washington. And Staudiker wants a timeout with 25 seconds left. We'll be back right after this.
We don't really think about it until this happens. Don't get backed up. Call AWESCO Septic Service. They are the sustainable, environmentally friendly choice. AWESCO uses a recycling process that returns clear, clean water. They offer septic service and repair for both King and Snohomish counties. AWESCO Septic Service is a local, family-owned business, so you can count on reliable, environmentally friendly service. Call them today.
You see the Kangaroos, but at the break, head coach for the Redmond Mustangs, Todd Rubin, he was having a meaningful, constructive conversation there, Coach.
He was getting his players' attention.
He was talking to our officials here. He had some questions.
Shot clock turned off now. They'll play for one, set up a play here.
Adib.
Looks like a double screen coming here. Roll.
Adib all the way. Vidowicz with the rebound. He'll get it off to DPG. 3 seconds. 2.
That could have been a foul.
Did he get it? He might have gotten it off. It falls to the ground, and that's what will end the first half. Lake Washington, the #1 team in conference, 28. The home team, the Redmond Mustangs, 18. Back with more after this.
We don't really think about it until this happens. Don't get backed up. Call AWESCO Septic Service. They are the sustainable, environmentally friendly choice. AWESCO uses a recycling process that returns clear, clean water. They offer septic service and repair for both King and Snohomish counties. AWESCO Septic Service is a local, family-owned business, so you can count on reliable, environmentally friendly service. Call them today.
How is it that Bickford Ford in Snohomish is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford store? Maybe it's the Ford F-Series, America's most popular truck brand for 48 years. The extensive inventory, nearly 10 acres of it. Could it be location? Beautiful Snohomish? That all counts, but more likely it's the Bickford family, committed to the community since 1934. Discover the value, respect, and savings that can only happen at family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish, bickford.net.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Here on the team, you know, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood.
and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Seattle sports on YouTube.
It's amazing.
Have you subscribed? Brock and Salk.
Baseball, man.
Bump and Stacy.
There is always fire.
Wyman and Bob.
Phenomenal.
Stream the local sports leader live on YouTube. Seattle Sports.
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us. Because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Deep three for Nasanek, and he nails it. Hawkins, he finds it. Nagel for three. Drives not there, but the putback.
Step through move, kick it out. Connor, three on the way. Back. Little highlight time.
Cuellar just goes hard.
Backed out for a three on the way. Down at Joe's.
Hawkins for three. Got it.
Shoot the three.
Foot in the lane, head fake going the long way.
Here's a long outside three and bang, down and go.
Four on the shot clock, turnaround jumper. Got it. Yes.
Out body travel. Up fake, once, twice. Finally, Failer puts it up and in.
Cuellar's not shy, drives into the paint, turns, and it falls. Trey. Tough shot. Oh, finally,
Dribble drive through. Connor to Jones with the bucket.
McFerrin backed out. Open three. Hawkins buries it.
Gets him off, now turns. Tough shot, he goes with it! Great shot!
15 on the shot clock. Goes around the screen. Backed out, that's a long outside three that goes down.
We don't really think about it until this happens. Don't get backed up. Call Wesco Septic Service. They are the sustainable, environmentally friendly choice. Wesco uses a recycling process that returns clear, clean water. They offer septic service and repair for both King and Snohomish counties. Wesco Septic Service is a local, family-owned business, so you can count on reliable, environmentally friendly service. Call them today.
How is it that Bickford Ford in Snohomish is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford store? Maybe it's the Ford F-Series, America's most popular truck brand for 48 years. The extensive inventory, nearly 10 acres of it. Could it be location? Beautiful Snohomish? That all counts, but more likely it's the Bickford family, committed to the community since 1934. Discover the value, respect, and savings that can only happen at family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish, bickford.net.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Here on the team, you know, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat. I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Seattle Sports on YouTube.
It's amazing.
Have you subscribed? Brock and Salk.
Baseball, man.
Bump and Stacy.
There is always fire.
Wyman and Bob.
Phenomenal.
Stream the local sports leader live on YouTube. Seattle Sports.
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us, because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
Ron the Wedge Henthorn with you. Todd Elvig, our executive producer, 5-tool player, our Seattle Sports Game of the Week. It's Lake Washington, the Kangaroos, and the Redmond Mustangs. John, a fun first half, not very much scoring for the amount of basketballs that were running up and down the court here. But Lake Washington, Hunt with that big three at the end.
Yeah, his threes have
Stretch
kind of
it
been
to 10.
the difference in the first half. And Kuntz is doing everything he can for Redmond. He's got half their points. He's got 9 of their 18. Redmond's going to have to find a second and a third scorer, I think, this half to keep it close. They can't just rely on Kuntz on this. But very entertaining, low scoring, only 7 points scored by Redmond. That's, I think they had that much in the first 2 minutes in the first quarter. So,
Ronnie for Lake Washington leading their scores for the half is Julian DeBleek at 10. And what are the other scores you got?
We got Adib with 4, Hunt with 5, Cummings with 5, Zickling with 3, and Fox with 1. And as you said, DeBleek's got 10. He's fighting it out there with Kuhn underneath the basket.
Grabarski for Redmond with 4, Higgs with 2, Asobo for 3, and then, as you said, John, Cooper's got 9. But this game is important, obviously, right now. Lake Washington, the number 1 spot, Mount Si, second, Bellevue, then Redmond. As we head into, Kinko has their own playoffs. That'll be February 4th to the 13th. Then we go into cross-conference divisional districts. So these are critical games coming down the end of the season because these guys are probably going to see each other very soon again.
I think so. And, I think there's 8 Kinko teams that go to districts, across districts with Wesco. And, it's going to be interesting. What a game next week. Mount Si and Lake Washington, probably for the league championship. Both of them have 1 league loss. And we got to watch Si earlier. It's going to be a ball game. Not sure where it is, but buy a ticket now if you know.
I might have had that at some point, but I'll look to see if I have that. It's at Mount Si.
Okay.
At Mount Si.
Up in the Wildcat Gym. So
Lake Washington's got a couple of games before that to fill in with, so they got Tulalip Heritage, wherever that is. I don't know where that is, but they got
I think that's a B school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oneida, so they get it warm up a little bit before Mount Si, but Mount Si will be their big seeding game to decide where they're going to be in the playoffs.
3 threes for the Kangs in the first half, only 1 for Redmond. Free throws, 3 for 6 for the Kangs, and the Mustangs 1 for 2. So not much free throw shooting that first half.
And I think that's head coach for the Redmond Mustangs, Todd Rubin. I think that's his discussion, the officials. There was a lot of plays under the basket where he felt his big guys got fouled and there was no call. We're underway. Second half action right here on Seattle Sports Game of the Week. Lake Washington with the ball in the black unis.
Kuntz played that whole second quarter with 2 fouls, never got a third, so that was big for them.
Hunt.
Kuntz with the rebound there.
Here comes pushing.
Redmond wants to get a quick hoop, get back in this game, down 10. Kuntz down at the low block, right where he wants it.
Gets under, gets space, and gets it in.
He's a load down there. If he gets his spot, it's tough to get him off that low block.
8-point ball game. Adib trying to find somebody. Here's Cummings, who was big in that first half defensively as well. Gets it down.
Great
DeBleek.
help defense there.
DeBleek can't find the answer, and there's Cooper to
Grabarski. We might have a dunk.
Yes! 6-point game.
4 quick points.
6 for Matthew Grabarski, the junior.
Thought we might have a dunk club joining right there. But
Yeah.
A nice assist by Kuntz, too.
Hunt for three.
Oh.
Hit the top of the board, Ronnie, or the iron up there.
I think Grabowski's going to get called a foul.
I know. I
No foul.
thought for a second there was a foul, but no foul.
Yeah, so they hit
Watch the ref's hands. An open hand is a violation, and a fist is a foul.
Boy, another pro tip from you, John. Did you?
You watch that right away as a coach to say how much you want to argue. Oh, great
Grabarski
backdoor
one
cut.
more time inside. And we got a tight one all of a sudden with 6:23 left to go. 4-point ball game.
Lane is Dazo, or what is it? He had
A
quite
Bozo, yeah.
Bozo. He had a great
Sobo,
pass.
excuse me.
Sobo. Great pass there.
Lake Washington coming out here at the start of the third.
Hit the first 6 points.
Adib. DeBleek led the Kangaroos, working hard, turns, probably traveled but didn't get called, and a nice put in.
Just got his 12th point.
Yeah, he did.
It's a battle of the 30s tonight.
It is. DPG with a floater.
I was just going to say, I think DPG needs to step up and be that second bit leading scorer. Let's see if he does. Oh.
Phipps underneath.
Oh, Kuntz went down. He might have hurt himself.
Oh, man, the putback for DeBleek. 14 for DeBleek. It looks like hopefully Kuntz is okay. On a good steal by Adib.
Change of defense. I think that was a matchup zone or a switching zone. Threw him off a little.
Cummins for a three.
Oh, watch Kuntz.
Kuntz brings it down, and the small guys get you. Cummings all the way in and lays it in. And
Kuntz is exhausted. He took a hit before.
He needs a timeout. He calls a timeout. Did you have your players call timeouts?
Very seldom. But if he's hurt, I think the referee should have done something because he went down on the play before.
Yeah, is he going to get credit?
They're asking if he does want the timeout. They are going to take it. Kuntz hasn't sat out all night.
No, he hasn't.
And
He
he's
played
gotta
every
be in
second.
there. Game of runs, they cut it to 4, and then it's back up to 8. So I think Kuntz is going to get a little rest.
Under 5 to go here in the third quarter, as we saw that in the first half, a little helter-skelter on rebounds, offensive rebounds, trying to push the ball. Nobody's really settling much if they've got transition.
Right. Well, Kuntz is the chairman of the boards down there. If he doesn't get the board, not many others are getting it. So he went down twice underneath the basket, and that's 4 points scored like that for Lake Washington.
You know, it seems like a pretty physical game out there tonight, but if you look at the free throws, there aren't happening any, and if you look at the fouls, Kangaroos only got 5 fouls on the whole team, and the Mustangs only got 3, so they're not calling fouls out there, even though it's very physical.
Pretty clean. This Redmond thinks they have the ball, do they? Yes, they do. Because they
did
scored.
have it, yeah, they had it, so Grabarski puts it in.
Kuntz is taking a quick rest, catches wind. He's maybe tired after calling timeout.
Mittal in for him.
Oh, that's a set play for a 3. He
Grabarski.
needs to take that. He had an open 3, and he dribbled sideways and took a tougher shot.
Adib turns. Grabarski gets in the middle of that. Midovic back to Grabowski. Goes up.
Oh, he
Can't
missed
get
it.
the layup, but he gets his rebound.
Here comes a 3, DPG. Nope.
Higgs getting trouble, and now a tight gym.
There's a foul for you, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Cummings.
Cummings with the foul.
Mateo is second.
Washington, number 11, Mateo Cummings.
Kind of important time, 4:16 left. A couple runs back and forth. Redmond needs to get back on the board. Kuntz still sitting there resting.
They get it in. DPG out front. Higgs had a big 3 early in the first half. Grabarski on the block, turns, goes up and under and in.
With the left hand. Nice, pretty shot, great finish. Set play here coming for the Kangs.
10 points for Matthew Grabarski.
Oh, he's got him on his hip.
Hunt, teardrop.
Hunt with a nice shot there. Well executed play, back cut him. Kuntz coming back in. He's had enough rest. 1 minute.
Tall.
Oh.
Tough pass. Grabarski's there to pick it up.
Got away with it.
DPG a big three.
Got it! Yahtzee! I was just off a couple plays before he got the three. My psychic wasn't quite there yet.
John Rasmussen, now a fortune teller. Cummings trying to go underneath to Bleak, but cut off nice there by Mittal.
DPG feeling it, baby.
Inuich.
Watch this. DPG is going to get another.
Grabowski thinks about it. Tall goes
Kick it
down
to corner.
under, goes under.
Got
and
it!
Rolls in. Mittal, the 6'5 senior, gets into the scorebook.
We got a ball game in the gym tonight.
Adib quickly, though, calms the crowd. 38-33, 2:32 left to go here in the third.
DPG.
Here it is, Drew.
Oh.
Not having it there. That could have brought the house down. Here's Hunt.
That would have brought the gym or the band back into the gym.
That is the third quarter break. DeBleek working on Mittal.
That's a tough one for Mittal in there.
Yeah.
Kuntz coming in now.
Going to go against Mittal probably.
He got almost a 2.5 minute rest there, Kuntz did.
Mittal gets the foul there. Julian DeBleek, 14 points. Make it 15.
You know, it's been a silent 15 too.
Yeah,
you know?
quiet. Yeah. A lot of just little putbacks underneath the hoop. Some substitutions for the Mustangs.
First free throws of the second half for the Kangs.
The Kangs and the Stangs. Good free throw shooting there.
It took you 6 quarters, but you got it. They're almost 7. I love it.
Thank you.
Make sure you tip your waiters.
Yeah, try the veal. DPG bringing it back up now, 39-33.
Back into a 2-3 zone. Watch DPG looking for his three. Get Kuntz down there at the low block, and DPG's going to be open. Oh, good pass.
Great pass trying to get to Midowich. It's off the foot there. Lake Washington's going to stay Redmond basketball.
Close to being a foul, but they swallowed the whistle there. Well, he blew it, but it was off
Phipps.
outside.
Sebastian, the 6'4 senior, going to take it out.
Down 7. They need to get a hoop again. They had cut it to 3.
Higgs out front.
Watch him run a high-low.
Grabowski.
Oh.
Bouncer, but Kuntz goes up for the deck and no foul, and Kuntz frustrated.
Kind of
Sicklick.
turned around, tried to shoot a little reverse.
Sicklick,
Oh!
3-ball corner pocket,
Dagger.
cold-blooded. His
Up 10.
second 3 of the game.
This 2-3 zone's giving Redmond a little problems. Too much dribbling. Attack that middle. Find the middle, son.
High screen, Grabarski.
Short.
Tough floater right there. Here comes Lake Washington.
You got your leading rebounder out there at 20 feet.
Midowich gets it, now gets it back to Grabarski. Back to Midowich, soft, too short.
Got to make those baskets.
Adib the other way. Hudson for 3.
That would have been a silencer in the gym.
30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Redmond had brought it to 4. Number 1 team in Kinco Crest.
Oh, good pick. Screen.
DPG.
Got it.
There's the jumper.
8-point game. Got to hold them, shut them out here the last 15 seconds. Oh, DPG with a swing and a miss.
Almost, Kuntz almost had the pick.
Kuntz on the point guard there.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on Cooper Kuntz.
What?
Late call.
And he just heard about it. You can see Kuntz bewildered.
That's his third.
Yeah, he's going to sit down
They're
right now.
pulling him out.
Well, you want to pull him out with 8 seconds. You don't want him to even get another one right now.
So Lane Asobo comes in. 8 seconds left to go in the third. Ziklik out front. Ziklik
check
blocked by Grabarski. And that'll do it for 3 quarters of play. 43-35. I feel like it's heating up in here.
It is. It's getting warmer.
Fourth coming up.
How is it that Bickford Ford in Snohomish is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford store? Maybe it's the Ford F-Series, America's most popular truck brand for 48 years. The extensive inventory, nearly 10 acres of it. Could it be location? Beautiful Snohomish? That all counts, but more likely it's the Bickford family, committed to the community since 1934. Discover the value, respect, and savings that can only happen at family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish, bickford.net.
Seattle sports on YouTube.
It's amazing.
Have you subscribed? Brock and Salk.
Baseball, man.
Bump and Stacy.
There is always fire.
Wyman and Bob.
Phenomenal.
Stream the local sports leader live on YouTube. Seattle Sports.
They're letting them play.
We're back here. We're just talking about they are letting them play. And it's fast and furious here at Redmond High School.
Yeah, unless I've missed anything, each team has 5 fouls for the whole game so far, which is really low for a high school game.
So Redmond cut the lead by only 2. They did cut it to 3, and then the Kangs came back and got on a run. So let's see Redmond. These first couple minutes are going to be important to them.
Asobo in.
Lake Washington back to a man. Kuntz still sitting on the bench with 3 fouls. DPG was being held pretty good there.
And they're going to get the foul on Omer Ziklik, the junior.
Say that 3 times fast. Homer Ziklik.
I'll try after.
Okay, I thought they were going to steal the post down on that one.
Asobo with it up top. Fourth quarter.
They're looking to get DPG on a shot.
Yeah, they are.
They can't get him. A lot of time on the shot clock. Get something good.
Working hard. Floater blocked.
That was checked.
Clean block.
Did Grabowski touch it? Oh, offensive foul on DPG. That's what they called.
Player control foul, or we used to say a charge.
Yes.
They're keeping even on the fouls. There's 6 fouls apiece for the teams now.
Makeda bringing it up, 1 in black. Here's Cummings. Cummings drop back for 3, and he puts it, drains it.
You got to get Kuntz back in there. Here he comes, but I don't know what you're saving him for.
11-point lead.
Dabo. The Kings' defense is just outstanding, all of them. They're working hard. Oh, missed.
Natal. Grabarski loses it down low, gets it back. Now the ball tipped around. Kangaroos.
Oh, look out, Dunk Club.
Cummings.
Oh!
With the flush. "10 points for Mateo Cummings, the 6'7" senior. DPG having trouble. Back out. Grabarski back in. Matal. And all of a sudden, Redmond losing the handle here. Hudson.
They need a timeout.
He puts it through.
You got your best player, Kuntz, sitting out. You got to get him back in the game. He's going to call timeout now.
9 points for Jaden Hunt.
Trying to get DPG a look. They're playing outstanding defense. It's like he's got a coat on him.
Natal on the block. Turns.
Nice
turnaround for Drew Vital. His second bucket, 4 points for him. The STSPN Dunk Club. Cummings. His entry. There it is.
Flushes it down. Cummings at 6'7".
So far, right, that end of the third, start of the fourth, been rough here for the home team. 50-37. They had it within 4.
Yes.
In the start of the third quarter here. And the big Cooper Kuntz having to sit is not great.
Yeah.
You got to get the big fella back in. He's got 3 fouls, but we're already at, under 6 to go.
We got to start looking at defensive MVPs.
Offensive, defensive. We'll have at the end of the game our Bickford Ford Most Valuable Player, our McDaniels Do It Center Defender of the Night.
Right now, I think you'd give one shirt to the coach, have them cut it up to 12 pieces for the defense, because they've had great team defense tonight. So it's going to be hard selecting one.
Lake Washington going to start with the ball here as come out of the timeout. Cooper back in for Redmond.
A 2-1-2 press. Oh.
Cooper with the interception.
Oh, he traveled.
Grabowski. Higgs. Goo in.
Oh, there's
Deep 3 for Cooper. Big rebound by Drew. Goes in the trees, pops it out. Grabarski for 3, not even air ball there.
And he's hearing it.
Yeah.
From his own
From his own students. That's harsh.
I think we got some Lake Washington ones in the corner over there, but maybe not. I'm not sure.
That one out of bounds, trying to get to Hunt. It'll go to the Mustangs. 5:05 left to go here.
Every possession's going to get more critical as we're going. That press was kind of effective for Redmond, but they couldn't get anything out of it.
Drew!
And one!
And one with the floater! Prinos Krumbach, the 6-foot junior, gets some life back in the gym in his 9th point. Omer Ziegler going to get the foul, his 2nd. And DPG to the line. He got him going there in the first half a couple times, the big 3.
Yes, he did.
To get it close, and can't get it.
That always gets me, the shooter that doesn't make the free throws. I call him the shooter, but can't make them all.
Akeda out front. Time now ticking, 4:42 left to go. 11-point lead.
Akita, I haven't seen him in all night, is he?
He's been in a couple times. Omer.
Oh.
And he's going to get a foul there, I believe, on Andy Goo, this 5'10 senior.
Kind of bailed him out. I don't know if he would have made that.
2 shots.
Free throws starting to be a little bit more of a part. We'll see.
6 points for Zicklick, the junior.
When you're behind, you need to make the free throws. Gets the clock stopped. It can get you back in the game. So seeing Drew miss that one at the other end, that was a surprise to me.
Kata's going to take a breather, and Matthew Deeb, the senior, checks back in for Lake Washington. Makes that one. DPG trying to bring his team back here.
Gotta get Kuntz down that low block. Here he comes.
They get it to him. Low block.
Offense.
And they call an offense, and that's going to be number 4.
Note that. That's Cummings, isn't it?
Cummings has been playing great defense all night.
With that one play, he just run my defensive player. But like you say, it's been all night. So
He has. He's been outstanding on the defensive end.
you got Kuntz coming at you, getting knocked over. You're selling your body out for the team there. Oh, legal screen. Cummings. I'm talking him up, and then he gets an offensive foul.
I was just going to say, that's
screen.
his third on Mateo Cummings.
Oh, 2 guys on him.
And your guy Cummings might have had. I'll see who they put. Who are they going to?
Could have been either one.
It's got his third. He's got 2 fouls in less than, what, 10
Oh, they're going to say that's his third. I gave him. Grabowski trying to get it in here. Redmond, 3:44 left to go.
Down 12. They've got to get on a little roll here. Get your shooters in there, Coach.
Grabowski faces the bucket.
He wanted to shoot.
DPG trying to get screens. Is that a 3? Yes.
That was a tough shot.
Off the mark. Gu with a big rebound. Back into Grabowski. Layup is in.
Great drop step there. Power move there.
12 for Grabowski.
Just kind of a man token press there. No backside.
10-point lead, or is it 13? It is. Ziklik with a big-time 3 in the corner.
That's a big basket. If he misses that, they're going the other way in a chance. So
30-second timeout as you see that one more time. Ziklik, all he's done is shoot 3s. That's his third tonight.
Nice. Ronnie, have you got a special player on the Kings for the offense?
Nope.
You got to go to Julian DeBleek.
I think so, too.
He's got 16 points. Yeah. He's been critical down low. I mean, there's other places to go.
He's just coming back into the game now. He's had a little rest, so he just checked back in. He heard us talking about him, I think, and said, I'll be right back, guys.
Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to Seattle Sports YouTube and on the app as well as STSPN. We've got some great district games coming up next week. Back up in Wesco with Glacier Peak Grizzly, top 3 team in the state in 4A.
They played Bremerton, the top 2A state champs, on Martin Luther King Day and came out with a 6-point win, I saw.
Outstanding. That's a tough matchup there.
Coach Hunter's got him playing very well. That could have been traveling.
That could have been.
Back to a 2-3 zone.
DPG looking over at Coach Rubin.
It could have been a foul
Tough
there.
screen. DPG, all kinds of trouble, and Deep comes up with it. And it rolls in.
That might be too much to come back now. Just under 3, down 15.
8 points for Matthew Adib.
They're having problems against this zone.
Deep 3. Big rebound, Higgs. This time broken up by Adib. 2:26, and it's getting Cummings for a dagger.
Getting hectic, out of control.
Yeah.
Looks like a rat ball out there
Kanks
for a minute.
could work some clock possibly on their next possession, but up 15.
Asobo checks in for Redmond.
You know, it just seems like Redmond was just down 3, you know. It was in the third, halfway through the third.
Ziklik's 3 in the corner. Then you had Hunt in the last part of the second quarter, hit a big 3 to stretch it. Here's Asobo with it. And the defense has been stifling all night for the Kangaroos. And it's a possession. It's going to go to Lake Washington.
Adib's had pressure out front all night, too. Like I said, cut that shirt into 12 pieces, hand it out to the team, man. They played some great team defense.
Coach Ryan Steigert.
He's going to work the clock a little.
Out front. Ziklik drives in, gets the big fella up high. Trailer, Phipps.
Adib, very smart, pulling it out, going to work more clock. Oh.
Good D, the trailer, it's up and in. And it's once again Jaden Hunt.
Get Dandy Don up, turn out the lights.
11 for Hunt.
Let the gym manager, this game's over.
Yeah, 1:34 left to go. It's 58-41. Redmond, you know, they've hung with Mount Si. They lost 47-40. Then Bellevue, the third place team, they lost to them 78-56 earlier.
Bellevue's always a strong 3A team.
That's where the championship you were looking up at halftime will be for Lacrosse district.
Oh, for 4A, we'll be at Bellevue High School.
So Staudinger has some questions here about the foul.
Well, there is 5 fouls on them, so that's a shooting foul.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the question. Redmond should be at the line shooting 2.
The Bleak came back into the game with a minute 34 left in the game and a 17-point lead. You tell me.
He heard us talking about it.
Yeah, he said,
get back in.
I got a shot to get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
You going to give him one?
I think he's
that's up to you guys. I don't have that. That's above my pay grade.
No.
You know, I've seen you cop out of a lot of things.
Thank you.
Know.
Appreciate your support. I've made a career out of ducking out of responsibilities.
Long time ago, you were the guy with the alligator arms when the check showed.
That's exactly right.
Exit stage right.
Yeah. I suddenly have to go to the restroom. Grabarski hits that.
He came back out now.
Number 42, Alex.
So I think we go with him with the MVP. And
okay.
And
don't let me talk you into it.
Well,
I'm just saying the facts.
I think we could get Cummings as the defender.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Didn't he have the dunk too?
Yes.
Yeah, the dunk.
2 birds, 1 stone.
There you go. Grabarski hits both of those. Nice evening for Matthew Grabarski. 1:34 left to go, 58-42. The press.
You know, they put that 2-1-2 press on once, but they've never been able to score and get back on.
Hunt loses it.
Redmond's cleaned up their bench. I mean, we got all subs in there now.
Phipps trying, we got some new names in here. There was
a lot of white
Brown.
jerseys.
Goo gets it back out. Sawyer Long thought about it.
Well, he drove the basket. He should have gone ahead and
Redmond has about
shot.
15 kids suiting up tonight.
Yeah.
They've got a whole bench load, boatload.
Now they got 9 seniors trying to make their way into the world.
Yeah. Zicklick. Hunt deep. Tough shot. Good defense by Goo.
Redmond played well, just couldn't finish.
Brown wants to get in the scorebook.
You know, in the old days, you could get the morning paper and see your name with your points behind it.
Yes, those were the days.
A paper, a newspaper.
Now you're just on STSPN and Seattle Sports.
That's right. It was fun to watch Lake Washington. They're a good team. Redmond could cause some troubles, too, in district. So
they have Tulalip Heritage next at home. Then they'll finish out with Juanita, the Ravens.
And Juanita's down.
Number 5, Tiernan Brown. 2 shots. Lake Washington.
You might want to go down.
2 shots here.
You want to head down, Ronnie? 30 and 11.
With Jaden Hunt.
26 seconds.
I will when I get next up in.
All right. We'll time you.
30 and 11.
Hunt misses it.
They're both big boys. 6'7", 6'7".
You got the dunk shirt too?
Yep.
Good.
Lake Washington, number 4, Mason Mazzadani. I practiced that name all day, Mazzadani, to get, and he's just in now.
And he just
John.
got in. Well, you did well.
Smith.
You're a wizard with the names.
I try.
Pulling it out, just running the clock down.
And that should do it. 59-42. It's getting late here in January. February is coming up, and the Wedge will go down and get our players of the game and our defender of the game as Lake Washington adds another win. They won Renton 61-53. Now they can put Redmond down as another one, 59-42. And it's going to be interesting, John, as we head in. These 3 teams, the top of the bracket here, Lake Washington, Mount Si, Bellevue. It's going to be tough.
Bellevue 3A, though. Remember, it's
yes,
not
that's
4A.
correct. That's correct.
They combine them in the league standings. It could be a little tough.
We saw Mount Si. I mean, they they're going to be tough. They went far last year, but you have the Heidi brothers.
Yes.
You have
the big guy.
The big guy, Brady Hennig,
Yep.
who is outstanding. They are tough. And here we go. Here's our players of the game coming up into screen. We'll get them here. DeBleek, number 1, Julian here, if he can hear me.
Yup. You good?
Yup.
All right. Is that how you say your last name?
DeBleek, yup.
DeBleek, there you go. Julian, congratulations. You are MVP, our Bickford Ford MVP tonight. You guys had a heck of a season, but it's hard when you got a target on you because you're leading the league. How'd you feel about tonight?
I mean, it's always a good atmosphere here in Redmond. They're a league rival. They always come to play hard. We just had to buckle down, listen to coach's game plan, and we're good from there. Play with intensity, play hard, play for each other, and that's what really made the game come easy for us.
Your points, it was so silent. We look up, you got 10 at half. You're kind of like the garbage man inside, picking up the garbage inside, laying it in, but you did awesome tonight. And you ended with, what did you end with?
He had 16, 10 in the first half, 6 in the second. Obviously, he took a breather there for a little while. They didn't need your services.
They didn't need me. Thank my teammates for that. They really set the game up. Them being so good just forces so much help from the weak side and from the other players that I just had my open opportunities. And like you said, they're just helping so much that I just get these putbacks and these passes down low that I can just go up and score.
Do you find it very physical with Kuntz down there under the basket?
Yeah, it's always. I've been playing with him since I was young. He's always he's a great competitor. He always comes and brings his hardest game, and it's really fun when I come to play him. He had a great game tonight.
He did. Yep.
Oh, go ahead, Ronnie.
That's a good game for you. It's kind of tough under the basket. You never know what they're going to call. They call it on him, but not so many on you. But it worked out all right for you.
Appreciate that.
Here you go. This is hold that up and hold the camera. You're our Bickford Ford most valuable player tonight. 16 points for the senior Julian DeBleek. And you're going to hand it over to your buddy. Hey, congratulations. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
We didn't get to talk to Julian, but Mateo Cummings coming in. You're our McDaniels Do It defender of the night.
You won that on that chart you drew on Kuntz late in the game. I said, he's got to be my defender. He sold out his body. Yeah. He took it for the team, but you had a lot of good defenders. Your defense, your team defense is unbelievable. You guys really must work at it in practice.
Yeah. But you also won a special T-shirt tonight. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, the dunk. You're part of the STSPN Dunk Club.
You got 2 shirts tonight.
Thank you.
So you can hold that one up.
Hold that one up.
Exciting dunk there. So Kuntz is tough to guard, gets inside, tough to get out of there. But you guys did a great job. And like I said, your team defense, you did get a chance to talk about that. Yeah. Emphasize it, practice a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we have a game plan every day, and we know who their players are. I knew that Cooper was in foul trouble, so I know that a charge would really help us out. And, yeah, every day at practice, we always start with defense, so that's how we do it.
That was his 4th foul when you drew that charge, and it totally...
Now we're not – you can't look ahead, but we can. So January 31st, you go against the Wildcats. You go against Mount Si. Yep. We did Mount Si North Creek last couple weeks ago.
Yep.
And you know them. They're a familiar foe. Yep. How are you thinking about that matchup?
I mean, we still got a lot of games before then. So.
Good call. Good call.
I tried.
We baited you, and you didn't take the bait.
Well, I can just tell you, we can't wait for that matchup. Yeah. That's going to be a good one. I know you got work to do before that. You're again our McDaniels Do It Center defender of the night. More pictures, more T-shirts. Also part of the STSPN Dunk Club. And Mateo, great to see you tonight.
Congratulations on a great night.
Thank you. Go watch it because we got you on replay slow-mo flushing.
Thank you.
It's always fun. All right, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go enjoy the win.
I tried. I tried. I mean, doesn't everybody waiting for Mount Si, Lake Washington? Yeah. Come on, number 1 against number 2?
He knows it, but he's been well coached.
Yes, he has.
Well coached, and he said the right things. No locker room talk.
Shout out you, head coach Ryan Stodaker tonight.
Great game tonight, Scott.
Unbelievable game tonight. Fun to be down at Kinko. Great to be here at Redmond High School. Thanks for everybody there. For Todd Helbig, our executive producer, 5-tool player, around the way, Jen Thornjohn, Rasmussen, Scott Oshman saying so long. It's the Kangs, 59, and the Stang, it's 42.
Good night.
Deep three for Nasanek, and he nails it. Hawkins, he finds it. Nagel for three. Drives not there, but the putback.
Step through move, kick it out. Connor, three on the way. Back. Little highlight time.
Cuellar just goes hard.
Backed out for a three on the way. Down at Joe's.
Hawkins for three. Got it!
White shoot the three. Foot
In the lane, head fake going the long way.
Here's a long outside three and bangs down and go.
4 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper.
Got it.
Yes.
Out body travel. Up fake. Once, twice. Finally, Baylor puts it up and in.
Cuellar's not shy. Drives into the paint. Turns. And it falls. Trey. Tough shot. Oh, finally,
Dribble drive through. Connor to Jones with the bucket.
McFerrin back down. Open three. Hawkins buries it.
Gets him off. Now turns. Tough shot. He goes. Great shot.
15 on the shot clock. Goes around the screen. Back out. That's a long outside three that goes down.